Okay, so today we're going to show you guys some of the negative parts of construction. Some of the things that go wrong in construction. So the first thing I want to point out is things like this. This basically meant I did the primer too early. It means I moved too fast, and this part we have to now redo because we did the primer when we still had a lot of work with cement. So that's the first lesson learned with being a new company in construction. Then you have these type of areas that are from a leak in the roof. So we're in the living room right now. In Ghana they call it the hall, and we just want to show y'all some of the. Open this door. Some of the. You got to go back. We want to show y'all some of the things that happens if you don't have the right contractor, or if you learn your project manager can't read a blueprint. So this is what you get. So we have to fix the roofing, then we have to clean this up. Then we're gonna redo the primer, then we finally can paint. So even this, we did the primer before we put the doors in. So all of these was learning lessons on what to do first and what not to do. So all of this should have been a part of the primer where you don't see these anymore. So yeah, this is just some of the stuff I'm still learning how to do. So this whole room have to be, the primer have to be redone. So this is one of the guest bedrooms where we have leakage. We have some molding going on, and I'll explain how all of that happened once I show you this other part. So when you go out to the back porch, hey kitchen, you are going to see basically all of this from water damage. So this is what we're working on fixing right now. So we've stopped the leak. Altosa, we stopped the leak. On Monday, we have a, can you see me okay? On Monday, we have the contractor coming to fix the roofing so that we can stop the leakage. So basically how this happened is, come down here. My former project manager, Joe, we had a blueprint made with our architect, the graph. And so when Joe got ready to do the roofing, he basically decided he wanted to do his own design. He didn't follow the instructions in the blueprint. Obviously, nobody told me this, even though some of the team saw that he was doing his own thing. I don't know why anyone didn't speak up, but anyway, so over time, we learned that we had a link. Obviously, Joe has left the company. He doesn't want to rectify any of the situations that he had. So yeah, we're just doing what we have to do to keep moving forward. We don't profess to be a perfect company. Now that I've been in this business for 3 years, I know how to go about checking to see if the foundation is done correctly, checking to see if the blocks are being made correctly. I know ways of testing to see if we have the roof installed correctly. So unfortunately, this being my first house, obviously there's going to be some ups and some downs, but I want to be able to document some of the downs as well as the ups so you guys can see our company grow, and you can see that I'm learning and I'm taking my lessons very seriously. So we thank the Most High that the client was they seem to be understanding and all that at the time. I guess with, time that went on, maybe they're not. According to YouTube, they might not be okay. I don't really know. We had a discussion about it. It was nothing to hide. I knew they was coming to Ghana, so I knew they would see this. It's nothing for me to try to cover up or hide. This is what we up against. And so I'm always going to be transparent with telling the client what is going on their property. So this is absolutely no shock to the client. They knew about the leakage. The first thing we noticed with the roof is that the tile hadn't been laid down. So we thought that was the only thing that was wrong. And so we went and laid the tiles in the gutter. That's the first thing our former project manager didn't do. He didn't lay tiles in the gutter. And when asked why didn't he do that step, he said that he will do the tiles when they tile the house, which doesn't make sense because the rain is going to come 100 times before they're actually ready to tile the house. But that was his excuse. Also, once we tiled the gutter, then we thought we fixed the issue, but then we noticed that leakage kept coming and we start seeing it prevalent on the walls. And so with that being said, we then alerted the client of what was going on. We sent, pictures of the work or video. And yeah, we are under contract to fix anything that we mess up. So if the project manager do a job that is not the best quality work and it's clear that he has missed some steps, then his job is to come back and correct that with his own money, not with the client's money. You have to come back and see your work. You have to face your assignment and you have to fix it. And they have 3 months normally in the contract to fix the things that they mess up. So obviously Joe wasn't coming back to the community. He didn't want to come see what he'd done wrong. And so the client eventually said, we'll just pay for it ourselves. So they didn't really give me the opportunity to make sure the contractor came back and finished his work. They just wanted to move forward. And, for me, I have steps I can take to make the contractor do what he's supposed to do and come back and finish his job. But, everybody gives Joe this type of mercy and this type of grace that they don't give to me. The mercy and grace and understanding that he get from my people, they don't give to me. They don't give to the company Ghana Consultations. They give it to one man. And so he wouldn't come back and fix it. We came up with another solution together with the client, and then they paid for us to fix the issue, which we are going to do this Monday coming up. And so, yeah, we're going to fix the issue, fix the initial issue, which is the leakage. Then we're going to clean up the mold with bleach and soap and water and baking soda. We're going to clean all the areas really good, the walls and the ceiling. Then we will redo the primer, or in Ghana, they say hand drill. So we'll redo the primer all over the walls. And then we'll, even outside of the house, because the primer we did so premature that it started to crack because the next protection is the paint and we never got to that part. So again, my former project manager was kind of like directing me wrong. That's why I'm so happy that the Most High is who he is, because he moved out who is not supposed to be here. He's still weeding out the clients that's not supposed to be here. He's showing me and teaching me things every single day. So Joe leaving wasn't like by chance. It wasn't, the Most High knew what this company needed. And so we're going to redo the primer on the inside and outside. We're going to paint the whole house. We're going to clean up the window sills and clean up the doors. And then the last thing that my company will be doing for this particular project is putting the glass in all of the showers, putting their glass doors up for their showers in the 2 guest bathrooms and the master bathroom. And so after that, we would have completed everything we were paid for. A lot of things were delayed because, again, they were paid for prematurely. I was given instruction based on what I was told, like, hey, we're ready for painting, just for the painter to come and say, no, you have to do the doors first. And then the door people say, no, you have to do the floors first. And then the floor people say, no, you have to do and so I'm learning what the steps actually should be. And so I'm happy that this client allowed me to, you know, build their house and to basically learn the business more. And I'm grateful for their patience, their understanding, and, you know, just a kind of cooperation with the fact that I'm new in this industry. And so, with that being said, I don't make excuses for anything I do. If there's something that I've done wrong, I do not mind correcting it or rectifying it. Normally, it garners a conversation. So when the client that communicate well and that say, hey, I don't like that tile, I don't like this, I do my best to try to fix it. It's only if I don't know that I can't fix it. So if a client is leaving me saying everything is okay, but then going to other people and saying they don't like that and they don't like this, I can't fix that. I can't chase you all over social media. That's not how we were, you know, that's not how we've been communicating. So that's not the way we should be communicating now. And so if I don't know about an issue a client is having, or they're not telling me the truth on how they truly feel, then there's nothing I can do. I've done the best that I can with every single project that I do. I do the best I can with every dollar that's given to me. I'm a great record keeper. I'm extremely organized. I have an amazing staff. I have an amazing team. And all we can do is keep moving forward. We have to learn from our lessons. And because of these type of lessons, my company will be the greatest. And so just give us time to rectify the different situations that come up. But by no means do I need to hide this from my subscribers. By no means is this going to discourage my clients that are building with me already. Everybody know who I am. They know my heart posture. They know that, you know, the teams keep rotating because I'm interested in working with the best of them. So we no longer have that project manager. We no longer have that secretary. And so now we're moving a little bit faster. We're doing more efficient work and we're getting better in our craft. So soon we'll be masters of our crafts. But let's just show them this again. So how did this part happen? Is it because the POP is wet like this, so it just kind of broke? Okay. So yeah, even the POP, this one was done by our former project manager. Um, and yeah, I don't have to make excuses or try to make anybody look bad or talk crazy to anyone. I'm just showing y'all what it is and telling y'all the truth about how it happened. And now it makes sense why the Most High started, you know, moving the team and the staff around. He wanted to show me some things that I needed to work on to be better. Also, I want to go on record to say my company is not the first company that had a leak in their roof. Okay, so I've done my due diligence on these flat roofs, and 90% of people who put this type of roof have an issue. I don't know if it's just not the style that Ghana is used to, or if the rainy season is just so tough here that you have to wait for it to rain to see where you can, you know, seal some areas up. I'm not sure, but everybody I know with this type of ceiling, this type of roof, whether they put it on YouTube for y'all or not, they all have went through some leakage issues. Even my mentor, Rabbi Kohen, he built 30 years ago. He had the same issues with his roof. And so not trying to, you know, say anything bad or good about Joe, I'm just stating the facts. He could have done a better job with the things he know he had to do, like tiling. But also in his defense, this is a difficult roof, I gather. And so we just have to, even when you do a regular roof, that's why the contract for Ghana consultations to our clients, that's why the construction contracts say that we give you 3 months when you move in the rainy season, and we give you 3 months in the dry season for you to tell us if there's any issues. Plumbing, electrical, paint peeling, your septic tank, toilet not flushing, your roof. That's granted, I do the entire assignment for you guys. So just want to be transparent. I don't have anything to hide. Can't nobody say nothing to nobody in this world that I can't already say. I'm very transparent. I'm very honest. And again, this was not a shock to the client. They did not show up in Ghana and was like, oh my God, look at my house. Like, we let them know that the walls were wet. We let them know that even our painter was like, hey, this wall is wet. We are not hiding. We are not dodging them. We are right here on the property to fix the mistake. And hopefully once we do the solution that we came up with, hopefully that moves us in a direction where they have no more leakage in their roof. If they have leakage, then we go back to the drawing board and figure it out again. That's all we can do. We just gonna have to leave up to the Most High to make us better, to make us stronger in our field. And yeah, thank you guys for your love and your support. Thank you for your understanding and rocking with me. And, you know, just stick with me. In the next 5 years, you're going to see what my team and I can do. You're going to be able to check our heart postures, and you're going to understand that we're with you for the long run. I mean, I'm your neighbor. So you're going to have issues with your house down the road as wear and tear happening. I'm still going to be here for you. I still have an in-house plumber. I still have an electrical guy in-house. I still have a painter in-house. All these people are in-house. So as you move in your house 10 to 20 years, your borehole going to eventually need a filter. Your borehole needs eventually going to need cleaned out. I have the people that's just going to come and do it for you. And so just stick with me. Y'all going to see me get better. Y'all going to see me learn more. And by all means, you guys are going to see some mistakes like this. I just feel like if this could have been covered up, then we could have not had to come back and clean all of this. So because this part was left undone, to me, all of this is not okay. So can you see it on the camera? So we're going to come and clean this up before I hand these keys over to the client. Like, that's just point blank, period. But again, we have nothing to hide. I mean, why would I hide it? I haven't done anything wrong. Like, so what would I be afraid of? Yeah, the issue with the land, with the roof issue, I just want to go on record saying this is everybody's fault. It's not just Joe's fault. Obviously, Joe is the mastermind behind the creativity of it. And he definitely should be coming forward to say, let me see what I messed up and let me see how I can fix this. I don't want to leave you guys like that. But he did. But it's not just Joe's fault. It is the supervisor's fault, who said he was afraid to tell him that he wasn't reading the blueprint right. It was the actual guy who laid the sheets down. It was their fault for saying, hey, this is not on the this is not a part of the blueprint. Like, this is not what the architect put down. But he kept dismissing everyone, saying, he know what he's doing. He wants to do something different. The truth is, he didn't know how to read the blueprint. But it's all of our fault, because I also put too much trust in my project manager. Like, just because you guys are you, Mr. Moses, just because you're my project manager, don't mean I have to listen to every single word you say, and that I don't go behind you and at least try to check your work. So it's my fault, it's the worker's fault that did it, it's the supervisor's fault, and of course it's the former project manager's fault. It's all our fault. We all have a job to do. And like I said, this is only finna make us better. This is only finna, ensure that we are doing the right things and moving the way the Most High want us to move forward. So again, I have nothing to hide. I'm not sad or discouraged. Like, things happen. I've been living in Ghana 4 years, and even the apartment that I'm in now, the first month of being there, I had to get a plumber and an electrician like 2 times a week because the place wasn't maintenance. So, but after they fixed my drains and cleared the pipes and put a new filter and I changed some of the light bulbs, after a while, I didn't need any more help. But in the beginning, I always had to call someone, even for my apartment. And so, yeah, I just want to go on record to say, come here, Altosa, we all at fault. Altosa too. He's at fault too. I'm at fault. We all allowed this to happen without double checking the work, without checking, knowing he wasn't following a blueprint, but not calling him out on it. Thinking that he knew best, and that just letting him do his thing because we don't want to challenge him. But now I know better how to handle these situations. Altosa know that my project manager is over him, yes, but he only has one boss. So he's not afraid of the project manager. He's not going to say, hey, why are you doing that? You know why? Because we all had to indulge in this embarrassment. Like, we all have to be told to the world is being told, oh, GhanaConsultation don't know how to do this. We don't know how to do this. This is our company. So we all like fall short together. We all grow and win together. And so, yeah, we're not putting all of it on Joe. We take responsibility for our parts in this. And like I said, moving forward in every house after that, you know, you will see the progression. You will see us start to grow in this industry and master this craft. So, hallelujah. YouTube, you guys are allowed to see. Let's go upstairs. You guys are allowed, you know, to ask questions and to see the things that we have that goes wrong. Don't fall, Atosa, please. And the things that we have going on that's good. So yeah, I'm not the first and won't be the last for someone to have a leakage. This is not a major issue. Where the towels at? They're on the back one. Oh shoot. Okay, I was gonna show you. I can just point it. So, thank you. This over here is what got tiled. That's why most of the leakage is on that side of the roof, because this is where all the water drains and come out of. So, I mean, I'm learning and I'm not making excuses. I can only say what I'm learning. So as you can see, the roof is done well. He just missed out some points and he didn't follow the blueprint. The blueprint would have gave him a different style of laying down the sheets, which means you wouldn't have further problems after you lay the tiles down. So yeah, guys, I'm gonna get out of here. I told you, you is scaring me. You just walk into like the edge. I'm gonna get out of here, but I just want to say thank y'all again for your love and support, for your understanding and your patience, and stay tuned, you know, as we continue to document the ups and the downs with Ghana Consultations building here in the central region of Ghana. I'm your girl, Alita Israel. Love, love, peace, peace, joy, and light.